Hello everyone! Welcome to the video! Today we'll continue working on the Nether Hub. But as well as that, more importantly, since the pre-release is getting released now for the next update, I feel like we have to prepare this map for the next update. Meaning, probably have to do a lot of AFK time at the Iron Golem farm, since that's not gonna be working. And as well as that, you're gonna use the wood farm, since that's gonna be broken as well. I'm actually not sure what else is gonna be broken. Probably not too much, but I'll have to take a look around and start doing some bulk storage and some of these things. Last episode, one of the things we encountered as well was the wool. We needed a lot of it, and we needed a lot of blue wool. So I decided to make all of these blue, since I thought that, okay, I can change this, and then I won't need to use up all my lapis. But I sort of quickly realized that even AFKing at this, that it took a very long time and was highly inefficient since the shears kept running out. In the next update I can do this automatically, meaning that this farm will make a whole lot more sense. But nevertheless, I needed a whole lot of items, and I needed a large amount of them. So I decided to go a bit away and really expand quite a lot, I would say. As you'll be able to see here, my frame is gonna drop like crazy as well. I made a huge amount of sheep. I think we have enough blue wool for now, so I'll probably start cutting these out. We need a lot of black wool for the walls as well, which I'm starting to get here. So I'm doing this sort of in between, so it's basically just, you can see what I have at the current point in time here. And I've got out the wheat with me here. Currently just standing AFK in here for about 5 minutes, then going in, shearing them or breeding them, depending on what I need, and then leaving it again. But I think this will be enough to get started. We got most things ready right here. As you can see, I have been collecting some quartz as well. We have a few more torches and the stuff from last time. Where's the rest of it? Oh, there. Okay, so the first job I want to do is to actually get a feel for where we want the what's called the train station, so to say, the boat station. I want it to be sort of here, since all of this area is basically wasted. It's just gonna be water. So I'm gonna make some kind of circular shape right here, where we're gonna have the station. You know what? I thought about it, and since this is more of an ellipse rather than a circle, the island, I thought it would make more sense to have the area right here. So currently I have something like this. Okay. Oops. Alright. Alright. So currently we have something like this. And my idea is that we'll have white walls inside here and the station in the middle here. The walls are gonna be made of the black wool, which will go alongside. Well, last time we calculated the area around the circumference to be 300, meaning that would be 300 each. So it's gonna take a long time to get that black wool. But with the new farm, it shouldn't be too much of a hassle. But I think I'm gonna have to start destroying some of this area up here and placing in the blue carpet. Woo! Finally! All the blue carpets in place. This took a very long time. I'm actually not sure if I should get started on the walls now, or maybe something else. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, how does this happen? Wow. I think I've greatly underestimated how long this would take. Well, this is about as well as anything goes for me currently. I just have to kill them and regrow them. One thing I just realized, right? I actually do think that it's more effective to have less sheep in here. So they need the grass to regrow their wool, right? And it seems like that they still eat the grass even though they have their wool. Meaning that the more of them you have, like, so they will grow from this side, right, and inwards. And if they eat the grass more than once, it would mean that they are basically wasting a whole lot of grass. So having less of them will mean that more grass is able to spread and they are able to get their wool faster. That's purely a hypothesis, but it could be an interesting video to make actually. It is now multiple days later and a whole lot of AFK time, but we have 3 sugar boxes filled here, and I hope that this should be enough to do the rest of the roof. And I'm thinking of showing this to you in some kind of time lapse. An interesting topic to talk about while watching this time lapse is technical Minecraft or Minecraft engineering. If you know the YouTuber El Mango, he is a YouTuber who creates he's created a lot of the farms that we generally use, and he's really good at the game. He plays on the server Psycraft, which is basically a server for people who want to min-max the game. So try and create the best farms and the best of everything, which is a really interesting way to play, and I really love watching them, the way they do it. They're definitely better than me. But I would like to do a bit more stuff like them. Like, generally the way I do it is that if I really need a farm, I create one so it just works, and then I optimize it throughout time. I like the way to play. But I would also like to try and min-max a bit the way they do it. For example, using flying machines and stuff like that, which I've recently starting to try and understand how work. But the interesting question is, where to draw the line with these creations. So for example, I have TNT duplication, which is theoretically a bug and theoretically not a legit part of the game. And I know they also use it on their server. And as well as that, I believe they use sand duplication. So where is the line? Because duplicating the diamonds, for example, I don't feel like it's okay, and I don't want to do that because it sort of ruins the game. But I don't know this, but the way I understand their ruling is that if it's tedious to get, so for example sand, and doesn't really have any there's like no reason to get it, then they allow themselves to duplicate it. That's the way I've understood it, and that may be wrong. And that's probably the way I feel like is alright too, even though it's a bit on the edge. But I would like to hear what you think. What is alright? Duplicating in general, since it is a glitch but it is part of the game? Or no duplication at all? Or maybe TNT duplication is okay but nothing else? Or sand duplication is also okay? There's sort of... Yeah, like, I know there's different technical servers and they all of them do it differently. So it would be interesting to hear some people's opinion. As you might be able to tell from that whole montage there, this has taken a lot more time than expected. I do sort of wish that I planned this out better in the beginning and sort of thought through just the roof, that I had made the proper platform from the beginning. Yeah, and stuff like that. I have managed to lose my good elytra and my feather falling boots and my good sword as well. All of it, no, not the boots didn't have mending, but the rest have mending. So, yeah. As well as that, I just sort of realized that 1.14 is just around the corner. So, I think I have to put this project to bed for now and start focusing on getting ready for that. One thing you might notice from the clip is that I basically placed these buttons and that I placed all the stone around, which took up a lot of time. The reason for that is to basically, since all this is wool, if any of this catches fire, that would be very problematic. So that's to avoid any fire coming from outside, just by mere coincidence. And this here is to avoid the spawning. So gas doesn't spawn here and kill something. Things are theoretically able to spawn on top here. But yeah, we have to get on with something else now. So, for 1.14, basically most of my farms are created with the idea of working a long time. So most of them will still work. The tree farm here will be somewhat broken, meaning that the TNT duplication we have up here will stop working. But that should be fixable. There does exist a version of this design using this dispensers instead. So, that isn't too bad. Anyways, I've still done an AFK session and filled up 3 shulker boxes. A little bit extra. I might do a bit more if the pre-releases take a lot more time. But I'll settle with this for now. The main one is the Iron Golem farm, which I'm a bit sad about. It is already a bit slow, but since I've been there and I've also been using the fishing farm, I've gotten someone. This, you probably won't know this, but the amount of time I've used at the wool farm, and in between, it's taken a lot of days to record this episode, basically. So yeah, I've had a lot of AFK different places. So, alright. Meaning that in terms of the farms, we should generally be quite good. One of the things though, since first of all I lost these items, I need to get some new ones. I found a couple of books. I have one, I have one mending book left, which is gonna go to the Elytra. But I need some more. So I'll probably do some AFK session at the fish farm. But more importantly, currently, is actually just to clean a bit up. So I will get this fixed and try and clean up this place a bit, since yeah, everything here is a mess currently. It's not really usable. Let the go. Oh well, it is usable, but very difficult to figure out anything in. And through the magic of video editing, it's already done. So I basically moved everything down here to our theoretically main storage. As you can see, I've sort of created the system here. Left side is empty shulker boxes. Right side is filled ones. And there, yeah, that's all the ones I need to sort or move somewhere. I've also been out and moved what we had left over from the slime farm. Yeah, those were moved into these basically. And the witch farm I've been emptying as well. One of the more interesting things is all the sticks we have, because we have a lot of them. As you can see, I moved the smelting station down here, and my bed in here. I'm gonna do something prettier than this. It isn't so good. But it works. But yeah, my idea is to use the sticks here for fuel instead of wasting more coal. Which we lost basically all our coal for the Nether Hub project. And yeah, and from the wood farm. I did an 8-hour AFK session at the fish farm, since I really needed some more books. I ended up basically just using some of the leggings and boots that we have left over from our earlier enchantment session from an earlier episode. And I used my one mending book for the Elytra. I think I managed throughout the 8 hours to get one more. Yes, this one. But as you can see, I greatly overestimated how much I would get. This would probably take a day or two to fill up. Yeah. Yeah, I was aiming a bit too high here. I will confess. Nevertheless, we've also managed to get some iron saved up. Hopefully there will be. I know there is actually some iron farm designs that can be used in the next update, so we'll probably replace them. They are not as fast, but to be honest, this wasn't as fast. This wasn't really fast anyway. Just the matter that we will get a little bit. Just that's nice. That's gonna do a whole lot. But yeah, we got the things ready to begin the projects in the next update. That's great. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see you next time.